Drawing aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creatives, tell them what your name is. My name is Platinum Max, I'm with Drawing Aces. It's a platform that you gotta call amazing. Interviewing all the stars in the making, paving the way all across the nation. Big in the world of indie gigs. Stop by if you gotta pimp your project, and maybe just show off a little progress, or just kick back and talk some nonsense. And you can check out the watch along, cracking jokes on a movie marathon. Hey, let me tell you what channel's on. Yes, Drawing Aces, you can tag along. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creatives, tell them what your name is. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you
Well, hello everyone.
All right. So we are live for another episode of the Pimp Your Project stream. As always, I'm your host, Galden Acevedo. Thank you for joining us today. As always, I'm here with one half of the Blunt Brothers. Sam, what's going on?
I'm doing great. And hello, welcome everybody in the chat. And hello to the guests. What's up, Hex? And what's up, Phoenix?
Hello.
Hey.
How are you guys?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, great to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, man, pleasure. So yeah, what we always do here is we meet up with some great creators. We talk about their books and we kind of introduce everybody. You know, we know there's a lot of projects going on right now, so sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. So we're here to kind of, bring some smaller campaigns out to introduce to people. So we got a couple cool ones here. We have the Art of Shield Net Sword in Galden, which we'll talk about. We'll also dip in and check in with Sim about the Tales from the Netverse. And, maybe take another look at the Ace launching January 31st. We're locked down. We're ready to go. That's going to be good. So, yeah, let me just bring it up to the first campaign we're going to be taking a quick look at. All right, it is the Art of Shield Net Sword, the mobile game.
There we go.
Perks include trading cards, bookmarks, prints, and part one of my comic Nephilim Squadron. So right now it's got 14 backers. It's got $548, 60% to the goal, 5 days left. So Hex, tell everybody about your campaign.
Oh yeah. Hey. This is a kind of a combo deal here. It started off as artwork from a mobile game I'm making, which is a free game to no strings attached, and that's going to be launching sometime next year. But this campaign is for the artwork in the form of trading cards, prints, and bookmarks. So it's like swag for the game, and I'm also throwing in. Originally, I was just going to be an ash can of my comic that I'm launching next year. I was going to throw that in as a a little extra, but just to give this campaign more traction, I decided to make it the full first chapter of the comic, and that's in the feature tier. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, the comic is Nephilim Squadron. So this is just a combination of different IPs, different mediums, if you will, and just a lot of original artwork from me. And I've got low shipping costs, and it's kind of a smaller scope campaign. But if you get the featured tier, you get a full comic with a whole lot of extra stuff for just $40 and real low shipping cost. And perks are planned if I get funded. So you get all the perk stuff too with any tier you fund. And I've got original art there too.
Yeah, man, that's
Uh,
awesome.
Character sketches in blue line pencil on 10 by 14 Bristol paper. Those are that's the original artwork. But yeah, I know you guys don't really care about that. So everyone here is in this thing for comics, right? So if you want to scroll down and just go ahead and
Who told you that?
What's a comic book?
Yeah, what the
yeah,
fuck's a comic book?
yeah. So this is the
Yeah.
special edition uh, comic of Nephilim Squadron. It's the first chapter in the real campaign that I'm going to start next year. It's going to be 3 chapters in 1 volume, and this one is just chapter 1 in black and white, 26 pages, and I've added just a few pages down below, and you can also have a look at some of the characters. So
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
yeah,
We got Sweens in the house saying hi to everybody. Hail,
hey, what's
Sweens.
up,
What's up?
So,
Sweens?
Sweens.
Sweens. So yeah, this is a sci-fi epic that takes place 700 years in the future, uh, and on a colonized planet, and the colonizers are having a war with the native aliens. You see there, that weird-looking creature there. That's not a mask. That's her face. uh, and the thing is, these colonizers they awoke this native species that was not supposed to be there on this planet. There was not supposed to be any sentient creatures on this planet. So when they get into a war for several years with these creatures, a third party comes in, which is this Star Trek Federation like organization called SIF, Sol Interstellar Forces, and they get involved with this war, and we find out how and why these creatures were awakened on this planet as the story goes on. Yeah.
That says a lot into this, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is about 30 years of world building. So yeah, I've been working on it on and off for years. So this is pretty much version 2.5 of this.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, liking
Oh
those
wait, that's the
pages.
wrong image. Oh, you might want to refresh actually.
Uh,
Yeah, there's new
all
stuff
right,
on here.
all
Actually,
right,
it's
let
stuff
me.
that's this I'm premiering for the first time ever, and no one's ever seen these new pages.
All right.
Wait, did I save changes? Let me save changes just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to you know, kill this kill this stream because
Oh, if you
StreamYard,
refresh
Random number.
yeah, StreamYard and me are not
Oh
not
no.
friends. So
Oh god.
Not at all.
Well, what if I share my screen then?
I'm gonna see if I can do it now. Yeah, guys, please like, share, subscribe, let everybody know we're live right now talking about the art of shielding that sword,
Oh yeah.
hanging out on the Pimping Project stream. I know we got
Oh
other streams right now, but you guys can skip those for the night and come hang out with us.
yeah. This is a special time
That's right.
because I'm a rare bird, ain't I?
Is
Oh, and
is
another
that
thing.
Ramona picture new?
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost my screen. What are you looking at?
The Ramona.
Uh huh.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. That's unfinished. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is works in progress still. So as I go along in the campaign, you can see me uh, finishing the paintings.
That's cool, man. People always dig seeing like the updated stuff, keeps the campaign fresh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go. Some more pages right there.
Uh-huh.
Some exclusives.
Yeah, first time ever seen outside of my head. Oh, and if anyone out there is watching it right now, I got a special deal for you. If you back the campaign while you're watching this stream, uh, I'm gonna check the time. I'm gonna throw in a character drawing of any pop culture character of your choice. I'll throw that in for free.
Awesome.
And something like
Nice.
this. It'll look something along the lines of this. And a pencil.
Cool.
All right. And yeah, this is the main character from Nephilim Squadron, Lieutenant Teru Kaufman. He's a clone, or in this universe, clones are called Taquin, which is an ancient term for clones created from alchemy. And yeah, there's all reasons for this, but this is like spoiler stuff. Yeah. So yeah, the story's gonna work on a couple of different levels.
Nice.
In a way, you could say it's also an ancient tale told 700 years in the future. So it's one of those things.
Very
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, man. So keep going down here. Oh, see. Now you're giving people what they want right there.
That's
We
right.
got Mark Middleton in the house. Hail, brother. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Yeah, guys. The links to all of our projects are actually in the description. Make it gonna make it nice and easy for you. So we'll also drop them in the chat. But yeah, who is that? This is Lieutenant Commander Mecca.
Mecha Mejia.
AKA known as Nurse.
Or some people refer to her as Sexy Renfamous.
Oh, God.
Dude, don't
No,
ruin it.
no,
Don't ruin it. Don't fucking
Yeah,
ruin it.
you had me and then you lost me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, we don't talk about Meg on here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, so yeah, she's
God, now I feel bad for
one-
Meg for the first time ever.
oh,
Yeah, right?
sorry to bring the room down.
It's okay. Renfamous
We'll
is just a
survive it.
blue-haired, I'm not Starfire covered chick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That cover's bad.
Well, yeah. She's one of the main characters here, and she's a normal person, not a raving lunatic or anything.
Good.
Yeah. Devout Catholic. And yeah, this is. Oh, actually, I got to change this guy's name. There's still time. It's Jason. Jason. It's still going to be Nil, but I'm going to take the K away because there's too many Ks. When I looked at everything as a whole, I realized there are too many characters with a K.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters
Look,
to
This is
me.
your vision, bro.
all the characters in my book, their names start with A. So it is what it is,
Yeah.
Really?
I could change it, but I like the name, so they're staying.
There you go.
Next, I'll have them all. Volume 2 will be they'll all be in the B's. I'll just work my way down.
Yeah, I was worried people might think that I have some sort of Kardashian influence or something.
I don't think you'd have to worry about that.
Yeah, no.
And who is this?
Marine Bloodfeather. Yeah, she's a game show contestant on a game show that's kind of like American Gladiators.
Is she a kid? Is she like a kid that grew up into an adult body instantly, and that's why she has that suit?
No, that's it's the future.
What? So you haven't
I'm
met
sorry,
any women like that?
Oh, Sim, you want those pajamas? I could have that made for you.
I do have 2 girls.
Yeah. Someone else who saw that referred
Speaking
to
of
it
girls,
as a onesie. Someone
Yeah.
said that was a onesie. I think it was Bancroft. Or something. Oh yeah, and there's your sexy print for you animals.
Don't bury the headlines, Hex. You're always talking about other stuff.
Is that a tattoo or a hairy nipple? Is that a tattoo or a hairy nipple?
No, that's the Nephilim Squadron symbol I used to cover up the nipple.
Okay.
Smart man. There you go. Got to give the people what they want. You know. You
Mhm.
gotta. I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff to keep scrolling down to the hex.
Yeah.
Are you gonna crash if you keep scrolling?
No, no,
No,
it's just Ace. He hates
it's
scrolling.
just like after a certain
You've
amount,
never.
if I keep scrolling that,
Did you ever watch like a blonde talk? 'Cause that was the entire thing. His entire stick was the fact that he doesn't like to scroll down.
like
Oh,
uh,
oh, I see.
If it takes
what
more
was
than
it?
four, if it
Was
takes
it
more than four scroll downs, like 4 clicks, he feels
Uh-huh.
like
like
a French
He's
gay king, and he doesn't
look,
like it.
look, Sim is
Oh,
just mad because he put a stretch goal in his campaign, and nobody ever scrolled down to see the idiot.
Yeah, I know. Nobody saw it. It's like,
Yeah, we're talking one day with Sim, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is stretch goal for my campaign." We're like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "No, it's at the
well,
bottom of my campaign." Like,
yeah,
Sim, you put it all the way at the bottom. Nobody goes all the way to the bottom of the campaign.
yeah. You gotta stretch your neck to see the stretch goals.
Yeah, it's like
Oh no.
just keep scrolling. Like eventually, like no, like people scroll down a bit, and then they have enough, and then they go back up and look at the perks. I mean,
Mm.
you
Yep.
know,
All right, too many images then. Maybe I should take away some.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
maybe focus on the important characters,
Mhm.
the sexy ladies,
Mm.
and
I would
then
say definitely less is more on this. Like, you know what I mean? If you keep people in suspense on, like, what am I, give them something to, be excited about, but then don't give them
Mm.
too much. And then
Yeah,
they
images.
actually, you drive that desire to want to know more.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe a compilation image of the characters. All on one page instead of
yeah, that'd
one
be good.
each. Yeah.
You got some nice images there. It's just like just becomes a little too much. Definitely want to keep the art pages of the comic. I
Hmm.
think those are important.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can also maybe condense some of like the cards down also
Hmm.
into like
Yeah. All right.
a combo of images. That way people know
Mm.
exactly what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But yeah,
didn't know
man.
it was so tough to scroll for people.
It is, man.
I always scroll
Trust
all the
me,
way to the
me
bottom.
and
Well,
Sim used to do reviews of pages and stuff, and we would just be like, "Why am I still scrolling? Why do you have 70 perks?"
mhm.
It just got to be too much at some point. So
Mm,
the more campaigns we looked over, we started to like realize like the trends, and
I
it really
see.
doesn't matter because like you could have like the best campaign, but if I'm still going over the perks and it's like 25 perks in, we're like, all right, what are we doing here?
It
Like,
just becomes kind
Mm,
of a mental overload, and
yeah,
then
it's
you're
like,
just like,
yeah, I was gonna
it,
back the book, but now I don't know
it
what
has
fucking perk
it
I
has
should
a
back.
negative impact. Like I did like anime conventions and comic cons for a long time, and one of the things that I noticed, when I had too many different options, people would spend so much time just looking over the different options that they'd eventually be like, I don't know, I've been thinking about this too long, I gotta go. And like,
mm,
you would kind of notice that. And then when I started dialing it down or making it like specific things depending on the specific like convention I was going to, I would get more sales because what I mean, the less somebody has to think about it, the more they impulse buy.
all right. Yeah, sounds good then. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, guys, go check out the Art of Shield Net Sword. We got a great deal today. You get some original art from Hex Allen himself if you back today.
Go.
Cool campaign. You get some cards. You get some prints. You get an actual comic book. You can even get some original concept sketches. So yeah, guys, link is in the
Yeah.
chat. I'll drop it in the description later, and go check out the Art of Shield Net Sword, the mobile game.
Mm,
Yeah. You
yeah.
got a lot going into it, man. It's cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. It's a value proposition, I would say. A lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, man,
Definitely.
definitely.
Low
All
price.
right. Now let's check out the next campaign. It is Galden. Galden,
Oh
Save
Lord.
Humanity from Extinction is in this 100-page book. Right now it's
Yep.
got $1,665, 16 backers, and 16 days left.
Yep.
So Phoenix, why don't you tell us about this project?
All right. So this is an idea I came up with about 4 years ago, and then kind of sat on it for a little while, and then just recently in the last like 6 months decided, okay, I'm gonna actually do this book and make this thing happen. So with this book, we're in a post-apocalyptic world. Demons have ruled the earth for almost 1,000 years. Humanity is on the brink of extinction, living in caves, um, surviving on scarce resources and stuff like that. And we follow our main character Galden as he discovers what happens 1,000 years ago and tries to fight to save humanity from extinction. So with this campaign, I actually launched it really, really early because I launched it with only 5 pages done because I have a really cool perk with the Become a Character perk. And as I go through what the story is, it'll make sense why I had to do it this way. So what ends up happening is as we follow our character, him, his best friend, and 23 people are instantly transported to this kind of pseudo dimension, and they learn that back in time, humans and demons used to coexist on Earth. And the king from the city of Atlantis decided to get greedy and want the entire world for himself. So he had a scientist develop a technology to transport the demons to another dimension. Well, there are 13 celestial beings that created and oversee the universe. Well, they came down and said, "Hey, we didn't design the world this way. Bring these demons back." And the king of Atlantis was like, "Well, we have our technology. We don't need them, and we don't need you." So the celestial beings decided to put them to the test. They said, "Okay, you think your technology can save you? We're going to create a tournament. The 25 best humans versus the 25 best demons in a fight to the death to determine who will rule the world for 1,000 years. And every 1,000 years, they'll go back and have another tournament." So during the tournament with the Atlanteans, they lost, which is why Atlantis is destroyed. Demons ruled the earth. The next 1,000 years, humanity won and was able to come back. And what ends up happening is we kind of bring in ties from the ancient Romans and Greeks, like the gladiator games, and certain ties from like Asian cultures and Russian cultures that got influenced by the tournament games. And so we find out that during the dark ages of humanity, when most of the knowledge in the world was lost, we lost the knowledge that this tournament actually existed. So when the last tournament happened, humanity had no idea that this is a thing. We're completely overwhelmed and lost. So with that, these 25 people have to fight to try to beat the demon race and get humanity from extinction. So the reason why I started this early was because my Become a Character perk allows you to be one of the characters that fights in this tournament. This storyline is going to be about 7 books long, a little, over 100 pages each. And the characters, when you back this, can literally last, the whole series or most of the series. So you get a character that lasts for a long time. So it's a little bit more than your traditional cameo.
Yeah, that's definitely a new one. I don't think I've heard anybody offer that before. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the cool thing is, and that's one of the reasons why it's at the 1665. Most of the backers that did the Become a Character perk, a lot of them are actually like friends of mine that knew what the project was and were excited about it. Like where I'm from, we've got 2 prominent counties here, and 2 of my buddies, one of them's like the number 1 bartender in one county, and one of them's the number 1 bartender in another county. They both decided to become characters. They've got like a friendship and also a rivalry because of that. So I'm also bringing that into the book. One of the other things is like with people that back the book, I always ask for kind of like personal info, like, hey, do you have a family, stuff like that? Because when we do the character introductions, like they'll literally be like, oh, I've got a wife and kids back home, and I'll literally have like a panel that's a picture drawn of like a photograph of them and their family. So it's kind of like that one's the actual initial cameo. So trying to make this as personal as possible for people that want to have that character.
Yeah, man. So who is this demon creature?
That is Demon Lord Asura. So he basically is the leader of the entire demon race. And so he's basically really the reason why he's saying it's time is because he realizes it's time for this tournament to start. He's been really anxious for it all day. These pages were put in, so you can kind of see the art style as we develop things. More and more pages will go up. And I'm really, doing the traditional black and white because this is kind of going to be a real doom and gloom kind of tournament. And I think the black and white really depicts the feel of that time.
Yeah, man. Let's look at you. Very limited perks here.
Yeah,
I
I honestly, this is like my first Indiegogo campaign. So I kind of just kept it simple. I said, okay, I'll do a digital copy, do a hard copy, and then do the become a character thing. And then I make like metal art stuff. So I'm going to have metal bookmarks that I have as an add-on. So when people order it, if they want to get a bookmark, they can. So that's one of the things that's not up there, but you see it when you back it.
Yeah, so you see the become a character package is 150.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very reasonable for what you're planning on doing.
Yep. And I mean, the ultimate ambition with this is to turn it into an anime. So the cool thing about it is the character will also transfer to the anime once that starts getting going.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And just make sure, get all that paperwork
Oh, yeah.
ahead of time.
So
everybody knows what they're signing up for.
Yeah, and I mean, it even says part of and I think in the headline up at the top, it talks about the fact that the character will go from the book to the show when that gets done.
Yeah, right. Now, you did say something that piqued my interest as
Sure.
you were building this up. We talked about Atlantis.
Yes.
Yes.
So we will get a scene from the lost city of Atlantis.
Don't enable him.
Look, Sim. I just want everybody to know out there that Atlantis is real. Atlantis was real. It existed years ago. Graham Hancock has personally proven this. And if you want to stand up and fight against these liars
There
in
you
mainstream
go.
archaeology,
Down with mainstream archaeology
That's
T-shirt
right.
now. There
That's
you go.
right.
You
That's
fell
right.
for the trap, Phoenix.
Get the merch, baby. Get the merch.
Now you understand why I was like,
Yep. I did. I fell for it. No.
Look, guys. Me and Brandon, we're on to them.
okay, so
right?
now
we're
we're definitely getting the Illuminati notice again. Damn it.
I'm surprised though they haven't struck us when the stream began. But
No.
looks like we're clear for now.
There we
We're
go.
under the
There we go.
radar.
We're
Maybe,
low
maybe they'll hit.
low.
Maybe they'll hit the replay.
Yep. That's when they get you.
That's when they get us.
It's because they were expecting you at 10:15. That's what it was.
Yes, that's right. Yep. Changed it up on them.
That's
right.
right.
On their toes.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to tell the people about Galden before we move on?
No, I think that covers basically everything that this book's about. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, the link is in the chat, and we'll drop it in the description after the show once it loads up, and everybody go check it out. We always like introducing people to new creators, new campaigns. So if you want to be part, we might know a guy that might be interested in that getting the book tier. So we'll make sure he catches the replay. So
appreciate that, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right. So up next, what could it be?
I don't know. The Ace. Then he's gonna go, fuck you, I'm gonna pull on that.
Right.
See?
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
See? You look for the
There
right,
we
I hit
go.
you with the left.
There we go.
It's Tales from the Natverse. All right, let's check out this trailer.
The Nat.
Hopefully it'll actually load up. There we go.
It's too high tea.
Mhm.
Tales from the Natverse. This long anthology of stories and characters within Natverse, all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Moani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and in this
I don't know,
trailer.
it's either the visual or the audio that bugs.
This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Royal Rumble, colored by Seven Legions Michael Deacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Natverse.
Yeah.
There we go. Looks dope.
Thanks.
So yes,
All
sir.
right.
Why don't you tell us about Tales from the Natverse?
So yeah, Tales from the Natverse is the first anthology book in a little series that I got going that leads all the way to Nat the Merc. So you're gonna be introduced to Nat and a whole bunch of friends or foes that you'll figure it out when we get to the actual big story. And this is in an entire universe world building experiment. Instead of just coming up with the story and then going, oh, it's 15 years ago, and back then, I'm just doing it the other way around. I'm building the universe, introducing characters, and then telling you the Nat story. So when we get to the Nat story, you're pretty much all caught up to what Nat knows at the moment and are aware of the entire world that's around him. That's why I'm doing it that way. I think it was a fun
Nice.
approach of doing it. So this is the first one reprints the 3 first story that was published in a magazine here in Quebec that used to be called Zidara 9, and it got canceled. So right now it's me getting the chance to bring those 3 stories back and continue what I started. So for the moment, what's the plan is 3 Tales from the Natverse, 1, 2, and 3. Then I start the first 3 issues of Nat the Merc, and then there's more Tales from the Natverse and Nat the Merc to come. It's an ongoing series that I got going. This is a long haul thing, so get in on it and help me
Nice.
build it up.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, man. Let's help get
Yeah.
Sim to over 100 backers, man. This book is
You
gonna
wanna
be killer.
get
Go.
you want to get away from this
Yeah, well-
crazy and depressing world, so let's go to the Natverse. It's crazy entertaining.
Yes. Arm up.
There we go. Crazy's
Yeah.
only good if it's fun.
Yes.
Oh man.
And what you need to do is you need to back that Sim pack because you can get Tales from the Natverse and Blood Hunt.
Yeah, if you miss Blood Hunt,
Awesome.
you definitely want to get in on that one.
Yes.
74
Trust me,
page
Blood
of
Hunt
story.
was a wild, fun ride. You'll dig it.
Yes.
Great artwork, fun
Off
story.
the chain.
So,
The best remark was people are like, dude, we're like, oh, it's gonna be a redemption story. No. You think I was bullshitting when I'm selling? I'm not selling you a superhero. No, I'm not. I'm bringing, the classic, the classic monster story, you start like the terrifying monster, that ends up being the hero of the story because the regular people are bigger monsters in a way.
Mm,
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
because
into
the
it.
world around him is fucking crazy. You're like, oh, that guy has a code and an ethic. Okay, I like that guy.
Yep.
That's what I like about, the. Here you go. I'll say it that way. If you've seen the movie Payback, I'm a big fan of it, and
Yep.
that was me doing Payback with a vampire or Shoot Them Up
Oh
too.
yeah,
A mix
definitely.
of. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
that was like my ode to joy, to Payback, because I love that goddamn movie, dude. That freaking line. Here's your $50,000. You only owe me 7,500. What? That's all I want. My suitcase worth that much. I don't care. It's a question of principle. I just want my money, dude. That line's freaking amazing. It just tells you everything about him and why you like
Yep.
him so much. He's a fucking dick. You see him steal people. You're like, what a fucking asshole. But out of that world, he's a fucking good guy.
There you go. That's awesome. I'm into it. That was a good
So
movie.
he's not like when I first started talking about Bloodhound, people were like, "Oh, another vampire assassin." No, spin it around. He's an assassin vampire. He ain't no fucking. He's not hunting down vampires to get rid of them. He feeds off of them because he gets more powerful. So he's a monster for hire. That's it.
You sound like you're going to turn into a vampire the more you explain it.
Yeah,
Rah!
maybe I did take some personal inspirations.
Yeah. So Vincent is a self-insert.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Badass. Badass.
Yeah, he's the Irish of my family. There you go. I always saw him like, what's his name again? Damn, the guy that's on this song, I'm an Asshole. Dennis Leary. I see him like a better looking Dennis Leary.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So yeah, go back to Elson and Adverse, and if you're a big fan of Simon Bisley, you have the 11 by 17 ink wash of Simon Bisley of Not the Merc right there available.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, go support Sim. He's got a lot of cool stuff coming. This project's gonna rock. You'll want to jump on board and ride that Matverse train because he's got a lot more cool stuff planned for the next couple volumes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Dude,
All right.
the Adverse, you have like everything from like space wars, right? Space elves, you have monsters, you have undead, you have giant robots. Yeah. Transforming ships. And I'll leave it at that.
Nice.
Yeah. And space vampires. Space vampires too, right?
Yep. There's everything in that world, dude. There's even magic. That's what I like. That's what I'm saying. It's not a sci-fi. It's a space fantasy.
Sweet.
All right. So before we get out of here, just want to share a little trailer, a little something near and dear to my heart.
Not Top Gun again.
Danielson. I was just about to play the volleyball scene. All right. Let's
See.
It's okay.
When a young man in search of purpose stumbles across a shooting star, his life is altered forever. The alien remnant transforms him into the Ace, a super-powered armored being with wondrous capabilities.
X.
The Ace is a throwback to early 90s Marvel comics like Darkhawk, Sleepwalker, and Death's Head 2. This is the story of an average Joe thrown into alien and extraordinary circumstances as he struggles to get a grip on his newfound abilities. Bounty hunters from outer space come to collect his prize. The AA is bringing the fun, weird, and fantastic back to comics. Don't miss out. Learn the origins of the latest sci-fi legend. The AA.
Nah, it's not the same guy that did the video. Not at all. Not at all.
That music almost is reminiscent of Jaws. Got the shark in there, so
Yeah,
it's
a
like you
little
got the little Jaws theme too.
Yeah, guys, look, 2021 is going to be the year of giant humanoid shark creatures.
I keep
Yeah.
telling you,
them
say
back.
it properly. It's Shark Party.
No,
There you go.
no, Sid, that's not going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm having a shark party.
Smile, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's a
this
Shark
year
Party.
this year was the year of werewolves, and next year is the year of Sharkman.
Your sharks, that's right. Starting with Akula, you know. He's the one that finds the ace back on Earth and wants to take what's his. So they're gonna be thrown down in the first volume. It's gonna be a lot of fun, you know. We got one page of art to go to complete the book. Then we gotta letter it, and we gotta put some other kind of extra bonus fan art pages and stuff. But those shouldn't take too long. So we're locked in January 31st on Indiegogo. We are launching the Ace. It's coming finally. You know, no more teasing. We're here. And El Gargo, right on time, shows up and wants to talk about private parts. I think you're on the wrong stream, brother.
Just show a picture of your eggplant there.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you gotta lead in with the eggplant first, Gargo. Don't forget your gimmick. But yeah, no, guys, I'm excited to bring this to you. We're gonna be showing more sneak peeks on the hard line every week. I would have had something for today, but like I said, we're kind of scrambling because of work and everything. But we'll make sure we get the hard line up. We'll get you some more sneak peeks. You can always follow my Twitter account. I'm always showing new pages, new art, new whatever I have, and we got tons of more stuff that's coming. So don't even worry. Working on the campaign page now. The important thing is to get everybody to sign up. Make sure that you're signed up. Double check that you're signed up. Link is in the chat. Please help me get to my goal. I have a certain goal I want to get to. I'm not there yet, so hopefully get some more signups. Like, share if you like. If you know anybody who's a early '90s comic book fan, you know, if you get any Sleepwalker fans, Darkhawk fans, Death Set 2 fans, those kind of weird side books Marvel used to do that were a ton of fun, had great art and visuals and stuff. This is gonna be kind of my ode to them, you know, putting my own twist on it and kind of, you know, maybe updating it a bit. But we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have some fun adventures, introducing some weird, funky characters and telling classic comic book stories. So join us for the Ace, launching January 31st on Indiegogo.
Do it. Honestly, man, when you were on New Comic Normies show with me, I was blown away by how much forethought you put into this book and all the perks and all the other things, man. It was awesome. It looks awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. So it's been a long process, probably like almost 18 months now since the inception, and I'm just happy, man. I'm happy everything's coming together. It's taking a lot of time and effort, but we're getting this done January 31st, man. Proof's in the pudding. The Ace is coming.
There you go.
But yeah. Oh, don't no spoilers soon.
What? Did I say something?
And
I said Space Ace, not Space Heist.
Space Heist.
it's coming. Don't worry. 2021 is gonna be a wild year, man. People are like, there's gonna be so many projects, so much cool stuff.
No,
I mean, wild in like a good way. I mean, wild is in
it's
fun
gonna be
adventure.
a wild storm type of year.
I can't wait for 2021, man. I'm so ready for it.
Oh yeah.
I'm so willing to put 2020 back.
Let's behind on 2020. Let's start new on 2021. Let's kick it off the right way, man.
There we go.
All right. So, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Before we go, why don't you guys tell everybody where they can find you at? Hex Allen.
Oh, you could find me on on Twitter at hex_Allen. I'm on YouTube at Hex Allen Comics, and you watch me do my digital paintings there, and see the progress of my campaign. And I'm also on Parlor, Facebook. I don't know, but I guess Twitter and YouTube. My phone number, no, uh, yeah, that should do it.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and yeah, back that my campaign of mine.
Yes. The Art of Shield Next Sword. Link is in the chat. It'll be in the description once it loads. Like I said, we get some good views on the replays. This also streams
Yeah.
over Facebook, so people will find the
Awesome.
stream. So, Phoenix, where can they
All
find
right.
you?
We can. You guys can find me Phoenix Animation on Twitter. Also, Phoenix Animation VA on Facebook. I'll be getting back into YouTube in about 2 weeks once I finish moving. Got things packed up for a move, so I can't really get on YouTube too much without the computer. But yeah, I'll post up links on the Twitter once I get that back up. And yeah, man, that's everything.
Awesome, Sim.
Yeah, you can find me under Simon Sympathy on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, also under Inkslayer. And don't forget, go back the most badass intergalactic man of action right now in comics called Tales from the Adverse. Go now.
That's right.
We might be a
Go.
bit behind with the colors, but the book's getting printed as soon as all the colors are in. So don't worry, it's coming.
There we go.
That's right. You can find me on Twitter at Doing Aces. You can find me right here every Sunday night, 10:15 p.m. Eastern. We're doing the watch along stream. We got the poll out on Twitter now, so join us and watch along with a movie. We crack jokes. We have a good time. And then every Friday we do the Pimp Your Project stream. So we will be back next week. TBD on the time, but we'll see if we can get some new creators and help give them a platform and pimp their projects, man. So thank you for joining us. Also, please subscribe to my Indie Wrestling Matters YouTube channel. I just got remonetized, so if you're a wrestling fan, just hop in, check out a couple of the playlists. It really helps me out. Thank you, everybody who came, stopped by tonight. Ogargo, Mark Middleton, Sweens, everybody else. Thank you. Peace. Have a good night.
Later.
Peace.
Later.